I need to have like a going off thing. You know how like you go off like Oprah used to go off?
Last I heard, I was
dopest in the middle. Dopest in the middle. Dopest in the middle.
Last I heard, I was
dopest in the middle.
What up, YT? Say we're doing a video on self-doubt. One of the most common things I've seen with my clients and that I've seen with people on various levels of life that seems to hinder them is self-doubt. What is self-doubt? Self-doubt is the lack of confidence in oneself and one's abilities. It is hard. No, it is impossible to achieve any said goals or dreams when you lack confidence and belief in yourself. Doubt kills. It kills visions, it kills goals, it kills dreams. As soon as you say or think that I can't do it, I'm not willing to take that risk because of failure, when you start having those type of thoughts plague your mind and those type of words escape from your lips, you're already done. I can pretty much assure you what's gonna happen next. It's gonna be a whole bunch of half-assing on your dreams, half-assed results. You don't get those type of things when you got that type of mentality, when you're thinking in that such way. You can't already defeat yourself before you get started. So how do we attack? How do we get rid of this self-doubt? How do we get a hold on this self-doubt? Here's a few things that I try. The first thing is you gotta beat the crap out of that thought, that negative thought. You gotta dwarf it. Visualize that thought being the size of an ant. Stump on it. Throw it away. Whatever it takes to shrink up that negative thought, you gotta do that. And then once you get to that point, replace that thought with an opposing positive thought. Put that in your mind. You gotta believe in it. You know, you gotta, it's like Kevin Hart say it with your chest. The next thing I do is I visualize. You gotta visualize that goal. You gotta visualize that dream. You gotta visualize the process. How does it feel when you get to the end? Embrace that type of feeling. And when that negative self-doubt creeps in your mind, think about that visualization that you had. Think about the end result. Think about how it feels or whatever, and you replace it with that. Another thing you want to do is keep positive people around you, people that support your goals and your dreams and your ambitions. Because when you start to get low, when you start to have that self-doubt, these type of people provide that encouragement, and that right there breeds confidence. Those things right there, those three things are just a few of the things that I practice, and stressing to you that I practice those daily. When you're able to practice those things, it becomes a routine. Just like self-doubt's kind of creeping in people's mind and become a routine. You gotta replace that with another routine. True story, for the last 5 years, I've been a real avid golfer, to the point to where I got my brother out there, he golfs with me now as well. And for the most part, over the years, I've been the victor in most of our challenges. But this year, there's a whole different ball game. Rounds are a lot more competitive. And he would say that it's that he's kind of grasped the understanding of the game. When we've been out there golfing, I've noticed something totally different. I'm not even sure if he noticed it yet, but we were out there golfing one time. I look over and he's talking to himself. He's like, hey, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and this is gonna happen. He says it, and he did it. And he's like, okay, you know, chest kind of rose up a little bit. Then he went to the next hole, repeated the same cycle, said what he was gonna do, and it happened. His chest rose up a little bit more. You know what I mean? He started to get all puffed up in the chest. Needless to say, by the end of the round, he had won. It's one thing to have an understanding of the game. It's one thing to have the skill sets, because we've had that for a while. But the thing that we were lacking, the thing that I think he lacked for a while, was the confidence. And when he started talking to himself, when he started believing in his abilities, whole different player, whole different golfer. We got to get to that point to where just because you have the understanding, the skill sets, you still got to have the belief in yourself and your abilities to do those things. The road to achieving amazing things, goals, and dreams will have challenging obstacles. And it's not those obstacles that will stop you. It's the way that you respond to those obstacles and challenges. If you allow those things to create that self-doubt, if you allow those things to push you off your game and make you believe that you're not capable of doing it, then you're gonna be defeated. But if you take that self-doubt and you dwarf it, you make it minute, you replace that self-doubt with positive thoughts, it's a whole different outcome. Hey, I want to thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate the love and support that y'all give me. Make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, pass it on to another friend or whatnot. If you know anybody out there having self-doubt issues, make sure they check out this video. Next week, I'm going to throw out something out there. I have no idea what it's going to be about, but it's going to be decent. It's going to be good. Anyway, man, love y'all. Appreciate you. I'm out.